Hey YouTube, Jack here with JackVision.tv. It is Sunday, May 31st at about 9:15 p.m. Um, it has been exactly a month, I believe, since my last post because I did that month of vlog in April. Uh, really, really drained me on a creative level and just a mental level. Um, I mean, a lot of that was just like sitting here talking at the camera hoping something good came out because I had nothing. And that was a really challenging thing to do. So that honestly kind of burnt me out a little bit. Um, but I'm here. I'm still doing the thing. Still trying my best to come to you guys with a video once a month. Um, so this is my May video. I actually do have something I want to talk about because I went to Rock on the Range earlier this month. One of the greatest times I think I've ever had in my entire life. Um, sun was shining, lots of people everywhere, which I'm not really a people person, but I like to people watch, which that's one of the greatest places to do that. You have all sorts of variety of people to observe and, you know, different ways that people dress, interact with one another. You've got all different kinds of people going to all different kinds of shows. It's just really amusing, and it was great fun. Um, I do have a couple of things that bother me though, because again, I had a great time. Personally, I thought it was amazing. Not to mention, it was my first time seeing Linkin Park live, and they've been one of my favorite bands since I was a kid. Um, and they did some of their old Fort Minor stuff as well as like music throughout all the time that they've been around and performing. So that was like just one of the greatest things for me ever. What annoyed me though is actually people who were also there to see these performances. Um, I have nothing against people who want to mosh and crowd surf and stuff like that. But I think people in the audience need to be considerate of everyone else around them. You know, they should have like a designated area for moshing, and I know people are probably listening to this going, well, yeah, if you're on the floor down there, that is your designated area to mosh. Yes and no. Like, they need to have an area down there for people who specifically are at this show to mosh, and an area for people who are at this show to see the show up close. Because I'm one of those people who wants to see the show up close. I want to be in front of the actual band and watch them and hear the music. I don't want to have to be looking to my right or left for fear that somebody's going to come flying through the crowd and like punching me in the face. Um, so that's one thing that kind of annoyed me. I mean, we're already packed into this area like sardines because we want to get as close to the stage as possible, and then people start throwing elbows. It's Do that somewhere else. There's plenty of space. There's plenty of space not where we are. Um, Crowd surfing. I've never done it myself. I think it would be a lot of fun and I would love to. But again, be considerate of those around you. I am over 200 pounds. I am not going to crowd surf because somebody is going to get crushed under my weight. I am fat in my opinion. And I know there are lots of people who can't lift my fat ass. Sure, get a lot of people in a crowd, like in a area as at a concert, and there are plenty of people in a relatively close enough vicinity that could gently pass me along up to the front. But you're gonna have those pockets of like groups of kids, 16, 17, I don't know how old they are, but they're all of like 95 pounds, and they've got dick arms and they're trying to hold my fat ass up, no, that's not going to work. I'm either falling and hitting my head, or I'm going to give these kids a rough time because they're not there to hold my fat ass in the air. So, again, be considerate. If you are of a heavier variety, don't crowd surf. It fucking sucks for us who have to move your ass. I can't lift 200 pounds. I can with somebody standing next to me if the two of us combined can lift like 115 together, individually, the two of us combined can move your ass. But it's still not fun for us. The thing that bugged me the most, though, because you have those people who are 180 plus pounds crowd surfing, and after a while, it gets really tiring and taxing on the people in the audience. And then you've got that one asshole who gets so tired of it that he starts throwing the people forward. Don't fucking do that, man. Half the time, people are watching the show, and they're not prepared for a body to come flying over the top of others at them. That's when people end up falling, cracking their head open, breaking their neck, people get injured, concussions, what have you, because you got fed up and decided to throw somebody while they were crowd surfing. You injure the people who have to unknowingly catch them, you injure the person who's trying to have a good time crowd surfing, and then you have a bunch of other angry, pissed off people, so they start throwing them, and even more injuries occur. Dude, just have a little fucking respect. You know where you are. You know you bought tickets to be down in the bowl. I did it too. I'm there to face forward, watch this show, enjoy the music. I mean, at least half the show I wasn't facing forward and watching, the bands perform, because I'm looking backwards over my shoulder waiting for the next crowd surfer to come up. It happens. I still had a great time. I still loved it. I lost like 10 pounds just sweating because everybody was packed in there in the hot sun and were carrying people to the front of the stage. It was awesome. I had a great time. I don't think I've slept any better. Afterwards, I had the greatest sleep of my life. And I woke up and it was it had been a great workout and I felt good. It was just a good time all around. But people doing shit like that really bothers me, and it ruins it for some of us. So, I hope you guys are taking this message. I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to cause problems. It's just, be a little considerate, I really can't stand when people aren't considerate of others. It just really pisses me off. But again, Rock on the Range was an awesome fucking time. Great bands performed. I have never had so much fun in my life, I don't think. And it is something I would definitely do again and again and again in the future. I would buy the in the bowl passes or whatever so that I could be up close and right in front of the stage. I don't care about the crowd surfers. I don't care about the moshers. It's good fun all around. Just please be considerate. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. I will try and be back again in the very near future. I appreciate all of you staying tuned to jackvision.tv, and as usual, I will see you in the next episode.